Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Meeks Bottom Line. I'm your girl Meek, and I have my crew. I haven't seen them in a month. We took a break after the Eagles lost. So
broke your heart after the Eagles broke your
no,
heart.
no, it wasn't broken. Just a little disappointment, but I was content. I'm excited for next year. So
it broke my heart. Then
I'll
be truthful.
Well, we signed Bradbury today.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, Bradbury got signed.
There's been some trades. There's
Boston Scott got signed too.
So
Hargrave is gone.
let me introduce everybody. This is my husband, Nuke.
Oh yeah, that's me.
We have our OG Chuck with his fly jacket. We have Meeks Bottom Line
representative.
representative, Big Boy Lloyd, and my girl Adrian with her NCAA bracket all up and ready to go. Hey, crew.
Hey,
What's going on?
Where have we been? What have we been doing in a month? Where have we been? We've been with the Sixers. We rocking with the Sixers.
Oh, I've been rocking with the Sixers big time.
Rocking with the Sixers. But we're going to start with the NCAA tournament that starts on Thursday. And Chuck just gave us a fun fact about our
the city.
Yeah. What's going on with it?
So we'll call it the Big 5+1, which is Drexel.
Mhm.
And we've made the tournament every year since 1977 when the University of Penn played Magic Johnson's Michigan State in the Final Four. We've made it every year since then, at least one school of Temple, St. Joe's, Villanova, Drexel, Penn. Who am I leaving out? Temple.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first year that we've been shut out.
Wow, that's crazy.
Temple, Aaron McKee. Did he step down,
Yes,
or was he asked to leave?
No, he stepped down.
He stepped down.
He's still in the.
He had a losing record with
organization, but he's
Temple.
not coaching him.
Right. So moving on. So who is the top team in this bracket? Anyone?
Well, wait, before we get too far, I think Lloyd said who's in the NIT and Penn will represent the Philly area in the NIT tournament.
Yeah,
Get out. Wow.
Thank you, Adrian.
All right.
So Adrian has a
knows.
bracket. I have my unfinished bracket, but it will be finished by the start of Thursday's games. And let's start March Madness. I'm in it.
Who you got going to the Final Four?
I didn't finish mine yet, so I don't know.
Is Duke in there? Duke is in there?
Wow.
Wait. Oh, yes, they are. I'm sorry. Yes,
He's in the tournament. Yeah.
They put Oral Roberts in the first round.
If it's not Duke or Michigan State or somebody,
I don't think none of them are going. I think it's going to be either Connecticut, Alabama.
Alabama for real? Wow.
Alabama's number one in the country.
Gonzaga.
Alabama's number one in the country.
Gonzaga
Kentucky, and all
none of the blue bloods are picked to go to the Final Four.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So it's a wide open field.
It's wide open.
All right.
Wow.
Any predictions?
I'm taking Connecticut to win it all.
There you go.
I'm going with Chuck.
Chuck and Lloyd going with Connecticut. Chuck, Lloyd, Connecticut. Adrian, any bets?
I mean, I like what the games I saw with Purdue. I like Purdue. And I don't know. I like Purdue and I like Alabama. So we'll see.
Damn, that's a shot.
Alabama. Okay. Alrighty. So
they have to beat each other to advance to the tournament.
What you say, honey?
No, I'll just say me myself. I'm not a college basketball dude, especially with no Philadelphia teams in it.
Right.
Yeah. It's like a downer, big downer.
None of my
They would be out in the first round anyway.
Okay. Look, if we were in it, you know what I would have picked.
Right, absolutely.
Well, you got Penn State if you want to go Pennsylvania.
Okay, I'm pulling for Penn State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Penn State, good enough.
There you go.
Yeah, they got schools around the city.
That from the east, and then we'll take.
Yeah, that's in the Midwest. So
There you go.
Texas A&M. So, anyway, That's college basketball.
Yeah, once they get the rolling,
Yeah,
I'll have a
me
better
too.
idea. I may catch a game or two.
Me too. Let's go on to the Sixers.
Here we go.
Man,
Let's
they've been
get on to
balling.
the Sixers. We are on a roll. And what about that? You know, I missed that Timberwolves game.
Oh, that was a good game.
I stay awake and
Timberwolves or Trailblazers?
You know
Portland?
say
No,
that
it
again,
was the
Adrian?
Timberwolves.
Oh, Portland. Was it Portland?
Portland, yeah, that Portland team. Yeah,
Portland
yeah.
game.
That buzzer beating shot.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Portland.
No, I was in the buzzer beater. There's like 1 second left on the clock.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
it was a
like-
game-winning shot.
Yeah, game winning buzzer beater
Yes,
clutch.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Not the buzzer beater that he made and it didn't count. Now that was another story, but that was
Mhm.
That was another game.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
that was a heartbreak.
So that was Friday night's game when we beat the Trailblazers 120 to 119. When Embiid hit his jumper to give the Sixers a comeback win over the Blazers. Wells fadeaway jumper from the foul line. And it went in. It went swish.
Well, they're on a historical. Harden and Embiid in particular are on a historical roll this year. First of all, the Sixers have won the most games since Christmas of anybody in the NBA.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just to throw out some notes here, if Embiid continues on his current scoring average, it will be the highest scoring average since the NBA-ABA merger in 1976. The only people that scored more points than him, as averaging more points than him, would be Jordan, Kobe, and Harden.
Wow.
That would be
Wow.
monumental.
Wow.
Also, Harden and Embiid are on pace to be only the fifth set of teammates in NBA history to respectively lead the league in scoring and assists in the same year.
I hope they give him the MVP and the chip.
Harden is also tied with Wilt Chamberlain and Maurice Cheeks for the
Wow.
single season Sixers record and multiple 10 assist games at
Wow, that's what's
31.
up.
Wilt has 31, Maurice has 31, and Harden has 31. So he's going to break that record.
Wow.
So they're on a historical pace, and Celtics just lost again last night to Houston, and we're one game behind them.
Let's
Wow.
go. Let's get it.
We might run them down. I don't know if we catch Milwaukee, but we might run them down for number 2 in the East.
Yeah, we
And
beat
number three.
Milwaukee.
And number
won
3
5 in a
overall, the
row.
Sixers stand number 4 overall in the entire NBA right now. So they're
That's
rolling.
right. They're rolling as it is.
5 in a row.
Embiid has won player of the week for the last 3 weeks or something.
Yeah,
Something
he's
like
on a
that,
roll with
yeah.
that. Also, Embiid, since 2000 and I think it was 14, he's the first Sixer since Allen Iverson to score 39 points or more in 3 straight games.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
You got them stats down, boy.
right, yeah, they're on a roll. They are on a roll.
They look great. I'm not, that whole third quarter comeback, but it's working.
One
And
thing
Doc is coaching. Doc is
There you
coaching.
go. I was getting ready to say that. I just was about to say
Yes,
that.
he
I do like that he's coaching now and he's using his
He's
bench.
listening.
He's actually using the depth of his bench.
Not
Hey,
even
one thing,
Seen
and
Reed
one thing I seen on the bench too, he's listening to his players too, big time.
Mhm. And the players on the bench is scoring. So that was something that we were missing before. But with Shake, it looks like Shake's team now that Maxey's back to
the second team when
it looks like Shake's team, the bench team, the second team,
Right.
since Mackey's back in
Starting lineup.
starting line instead of coming off the bench. So I like the way they look. They look wonderful. And they're giving
That's
these teams a run for their money.
Mm-hmm.
We beat the Wizards, the Timberwolves, the Pacers, the Bucks, and then we lost.
It was the
Never.
Trailblazers.
Did I miss the Trailblazers?
When did we play the Timberwolves?
On the 7th.
Yeah, we beat them.
We played
We beat Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying the Trailblazers on Friday the 10th. You said that?
I didn't give a date. I said we beat the Wizards, the Trail. I don't think I said the Trailblazers. I skipped them, and then I went to Timberwolves, Pacers, Bucks, and then before that we lost to the Mavericks. That was our next.
How about when we beat Morant and them and he beat that John? He tried to dunk on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Joel Embiid,
He said, "You won't be putting me on your highlight reel."
Mhm.
MVP is
Unfortunately, we're following the Phillies, and this, I don't know, it must be a Philadelphia thing, is the Phillies ended their season on the road, and it seems like we got, I think, 7 out of the last 8 games on the road. So
Yeah, they got smoked. They got smoked today. They got lost 15-5.
but we're handling our business. It's just the Sixers are handling their business on the road. So they got to continue to be road warriors.
That's right.
Stay healthy. And right now, and you know what? I haven't seen Joel Embiid on the floor too much. Not too much.
He was on the floor the whole game the other day.
This year, I must say, he's been on the floor at least.
He's not flopping.
He did a fall the other day. I was like, what was that? He did a spin fall, thinking he was going to get a foul, but he fouled the guy. So
yeah, he's the
I know which foul you're
much
talking
more
about.
often.
He even fell after that game-winning shot. He was on his butt.
Yeah.
Hey Adrian, you got that. I
got Maxey. I can't. I mean, not Maxey. I got Thibault. But
Thibault, yeah.
He's cute.
You got to cross him out.
Get a magic mark. Thibault decided to get into a little tit for tat with Embiid when Portland came here.
Yeah, he was shooting the ball good too.
Well, he said how he felt like he didn't get a really good opportunity here, that he was on a short leash. So Thibault, so Embiid, retorted that you should have worked on your game. Your shot.
Sometimes he doesn't have to say anything.
He didn't have to say anything, but I guess he felt the need to.
Yeah. He should have took his shot. Say no.
Did he just wasn't making them?
No, his shot.
Because
remember after that he didn't play in Toronto or somewhere he couldn't play. Then after that is like when he went down.
Yeah. Well,
but I like the new guys that we acquired, and everyone's playing their part on the bench. Reed, everyone's playing. Like
everybody.
It's a team. You can tell they're all connected, and they seem to really enjoy being around each other.
Yeah.
What's the lady's name that calls the games with
Kate?
Kate. Kate was saying the other day how people were questioning why we had what's the guy, oh my God, from Houston, not Harden, the one we picked
Daniel House.
No, the one that's more defensive. It doesn't make any points, and he's not.
But he's not from there.
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
Yeah, PJ Tucker.
But they were saying how everybody loves him now. They understand his position, which is, he's going to get the rebounds. He's going to hustle with the rebounds. He's not going to be an offensive guy too much.
He's the hustle.
He's going to hustle and get the rebounds.
He's the Dennis Rodman. He's the Dennis Rodman.
And he holds those guys accountable in the locker room. He's the, he's a glue guy. He's
like
one of the leaders in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
I must say I was one of those people, and I do understand his position now. Yeah.
I've seen him in action when he's in action.
He's hit some big threes, some big shots, and
but he's not. You can't rely on him offensively. If he hits some, that's good.
He does all the dirty work.
He's the dirty work. He's the grunt guy.
Yeah. Niang is dirty too. I like him.
They said when Niang makes 4 or more, we win.
Okay.
Yeah.
We win.
Niang is a tough one. I like him. He reminds me of Goddard on the Eagles. he's a good.
Yeah, he definitely got the Philly in him, man.
He's definitely a keeper. So what's the next on the Sixers? I didn't see the upcoming game. So what's our next game?
I think let me check.
Oh man, they gave away some tickets at our union meeting, and Big Kev won the Boston game. The other boy.
I was like, man, Boston
for that last game home, I believe.
So we play the Cavaliers tomorrow, and let's see, and then on Friday we play the Hornets.
Yep.
And Saturday we're coming down the stretch.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna come down. We're coming down the
What is
stretch.
it,
It's coming down.
less than 14?
How many games left, Chuck?
I think it's 12.
Yeah, I said less than.
I think it's about 12.
Okay, well, we're counting
Yeah.
down to the playoffs.
A good thing about this season, I think, NBA overall in the NBA, is not going to be anybody taking time off because these races are close.
Yeah.
Like you can't
They're real
afford to
close.
rest your best players because you might lose the whole position, in the pecking order of the playoffs, or you might be out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I actually was thinking that because when I was mentioning the Boston game, I was thinking that was their game that they had home, and they may not play them because it's the last one before the playoffs. I was thinking like they not play their starters since it's the last game before the playoffs.
Yeah, well, ask Milwaukee. Milwaukee decided to rest their starters last season in the last game, and Boston decided to play their starters. That gave Boston home court. Okay, and so when they played the seventh game, Milwaukee and Boston won because they had it on their home court. I'm sure Milwaukee, if they had it to do over again, would have won that last game because it was a winnable game for them, but they didn't play their guys. And it cost them the finals, basically. It cost them the finals.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
So what you got, me?
Well, we got the playoffs coming up.
We got
the playoffs coming up. What are we looking at? Who are we looking at playing in the first round?
That's
I
fluid.
was gonna say, that's what you were saying, that these last games are going to decide.
Because
if they stay in if they fall number 2, who they play? They play the number 5 team, right?
Yeah. Well, the Knicks are trying to catch Cleveland, so that's going to be a back and forth. Surprisingly, Brooklyn is pretty good without all the guys that they brought in, especially Mikal Bridges. I'm really kind of hurt that we drafted Mikal Bridges and we traded him on draft night.
That could have helped us out.
Really good with the Sixers. So Brooklyn's still in the mix, and Miami is still in the mix.
Miami is tough.
Atlanta's probably going to be in the play-in tournament. So these guys are fighting for their lives not to be in the play-in tournament. So really, the only thing that's set is the Sixers, Milwaukee, and Boston as the top 3 teams in the East, and that's not settled yet. Who's going to be number 1 yet? So
it's getting
this Bridges guys. This the guy who his mom worked for the Sixers. He played,
absolutely.
Right. And as soon as
Mikal Bridges,
I remember that.
Well, see, that's what the Sixers used to do. You pick the right guy, but then you didn't keep him.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, I remember that whole thing. His mom worked for the organization.
Right.
Got picked, and I don't think it was like within the next commercial break, he was on another team.
He was trading in his hat. Yeah. But he would have been perfect for the Sixers because he's a 3-and-D guy, and he played at Villanova. So he's a local guy.
That was the whole thing. Local.
If the playoffs were to start today, we would be 3, and we would have New York.
New York, yeah, that would have been a good matchup right there.
That would be
matchup. What is that? The best of 5?
Not Brooklyn, New York.
I think they made them all 7.
All 7, yeah.
Best of 5? I think
no 5s anymore.
It's all 7.
It's all 7.
Yeah, because it's all about money. Yeah, it's all about money.
Long in those games.
I can't wait.
Games, more money.
We're coming. It's coming.
What's the one game that had the playoff atmosphere that night? I think it was the Embiid.
The Bucks.
All when they said the atmosphere was like a playoff night that night. When they
came back. Probably Portland. But if they were to start today, Boston would play Miami. That would be a very good series.
I don't think Boston wants to play Miami.
I don't think anybody wants to play Miami right now. But that would be good. Get rid of Boston for us.
Well, that would be a repeat of the Eastern Conference Final. It was Miami and Boston for the Eastern Conference.
Those were some great playoff games last year.
There were Jimmy Butler a 3-pointer from going to the finals last year.
Yeah.
Miami could have easily been, in the finals last year. That's how that 7th game was.
And Tucker was on that team too.
Tucker was on that team.
That's where he came from. That's what I was thinking.
Well, he played in Houston too. I remember.
Yeah, he played most of his career.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right.
Then it was time to get paid.
Money's always lurking in the back. All right. Well, that's our Sixers talk, and let's move on to what's going on with. You want to talk about the Phillies, Lloyd?
It's up to you.
Oh.
I got some that stuff I wrote down and stuff.
Go
You want to
ahead.
hear real quick?
Tell us about the Phillies.
They've been doing
Well, you got we signed Trey Turner and Tawani Walker, pitcher from the Mets that we needed. Today they signed a couple, at least 3 pitchers today. Jose Alvarado for 3-year contracts. Dominguez 2 years, and then they got another pitcher, right-hander James MacArthur, and the outfielder Giovanni Ortiz and Jordan Rojas. But they're gonna send them down to Lehigh Valley. And then after that, the other pitchers we got Matt Strain, George Soto from Detroit, and Craig Kimbrell. That he's an older pitcher we got from I think from what is the team of Dodgers, and he's gonna help us out. He got a lot of pitching is still in him because he can still get those middle innings trying to help the guys out for the closer. They can switch him up from closing the game and doing and then probably put him put an 8th inning or 7th inning. They could do a lot with him.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, and then the Phillies today, they lost 15-5, and Bryce Harper is taking his time. Lost a lot of weight, because of the surgery he had, and he's looking good. They say he should be back at least by the end of May and beginning of June or something like that. And a good thing, I seen an interview that Bryce Harper was saying that he wants to come back and play on the field. So he want to test his arm and and really see how he feels, because he missed being in right field and talking to the fans and hearing the boos from the other teams and stuff like that. And the Phillies looking all right. Though it's gonna be kind of slow in the beginning of April, but after that, it's a long season, so it's 162 games. So we got a lot to talk about.
What's our first game?
It's actually 12 days.
I don't have that.
Oh,
I'll tell you. It's like 12 days. It's coming soon.
It's coming soon.
Less than 2 weeks, I'll tell you that. I want to say 12 days.
Okay.
Because they've been doing the countdown on the news. Adrian, I see you scrolling. Get it, Adrian. How many days left?
They played the Cincinnati Reds March 30th. That's 2 weeks from this Thursday.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah,
it's coming up.
Here we go.
Like 2 weeks.
Here we go. Hopefully we'll go back to the World Series and excited
Kevin.
the World Series. I'm excited for us winning the World Series.
I'm sorry, they played the Texas Rangers. Anyway, it's March 30th.
March 30th.
Okay.
Whoever we play, that's
gonna play somebody on March 30th.
Right, okay. I'll put Texas.
That's our season opener.
Thank you for that information, Lloyd and Adrian.
No problem.
And we're expecting a big season.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I am.
The first home game is the Reds on April 6th.
If anybody wants to see a real big game on Thursday, Puerto Rico plays Dominican Republic on the World Classic League. That's going to be an awesome game. Awesome game. So if anybody can go on FF, I think is ESPN 3 or 4 or whatever, but you can catch the game right now. Not right now on Thursday, but right now Dominican Republic is playing Israel. And they killing them. The Dominican Republic is killing them. But if you want to see a real big
or is that soccer?
No, it's baseball. It's baseball.
Okay.
It's the World Classic. Yeah, it's called the World Classic.
Okay. So it's the Dominican Republic versus who?
Puerto Rico on Thursday.
Yeah, well, Thursday we're going to watch basketball.
Rico.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you want to switch up or something,
Yeah, you go to more college basketball.
Listen, baseball. Right. Okay, you got that?
You represent. Thank you, Lloyd, for that update.
We got the fight coming up. They finally made the Javante Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight, April 22nd.
What weight class is that?
Oh, it's lightweight, 135, but he has a weight. What is the
a waiver?
Oh, rehydration clause on Ryan. Ryan didn't gain over, I think, 10 pounds. You know how usually once you make
the water weight.
Yeah, he has a dehydration clause on Ryan Garcia, but it's real. You know, they hyping it up, and Javante did use
Steroids.
he collaborated with no, he did collaborate with Mayweather Promotions to pull the fight off because you know
he?
You know, well, he's not under contract. You know, he's not like signed to them with a contract, but he is using them for this particular fight.
Okay. So what you think about on that fight, Newt?
I like Tank. I should be an interesting fight. You know, because Ryan does have, you know, he has a jab, he can box. They say he hits hard. But as far as opponents that they faced already, Tank got more experience and definitely hit harder to me. But
Garcia, where he's from? Yeah, where he's from? What city he's from? Garcia.
LA, I want to say. He's from
we go.
So you looking forward to go the distance?
No, it's not going the distance.
Okay.
It's not going. I think Tank might stop him by the 6th or 7th round.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I believe that.
Prediction, Kevin said.
I see him. Listen, it's going to end. It's hype. It's hype. I really want to see it because they say Ryan hits hard. When they showing him in sparring and all that stuff, he appears to hit hard. But again, as far as the competition they faced already is uncomparable. Like, he hasn't really fought anyone.
Okay.
He's been dropped and got up and won, Ryan, that is. But he hasn't really faced, none of the
so this is going to be the toughest guy faced then.
Oh yeah, that Ryan faced, no doubt.
Yeah. Okay.
No doubt.
He's from Los Alamitos, California.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
That's where he's from, Lloyd.
She took Spanish classes.
That's all LA to me. That's all
working out for you, girl.
we gotta go for B more, you know.
But I'm definitely looking forward to that fight. And as of now, that's the fight of the year. And they're looking to finally try to make Spence and Crawford. But we'll see.
But it's not made yet.
They're saying that by them being able to make this fight should encourage them guys to be able to make it, because it's all about the different networks and trying to get who's going to air it, the pay-per-view event, like what network is going to be on. So that's actually the holdup, because always try to make it like, well, this person don't want to fight that person. As boxers, you want to fight whoever.
Right.
Yeah.
The politics behind it more so than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Little things as if the things such as
the rehydration clause,
things like that can prolong making the fight.
Okay.
So it's good that this one was finally made, and here it is. In less than 4 weeks, we'll be seeing a real good one.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Thank you. We appreciate that update. All right.
All right.
And last but not least, just a couple things with the Eagles. So Brandon Graham is Eagles.
Coming.
Wait for it. Brandon Graham is returning. I heard Slade was
Hargrave is gone.
Yeah. Bradbury signed today. Boston Scott signed today.
Corners is
and
gone.
Kelsey's coming back.
Kelsey signed. Brandon Graham signed. The only thing they're trying to get is the safety, Charcy Garner Johnson. That's the main key.
And Miles Sanders is almost gone. They haven't said what team he's going to, but he signed with an agent to.
Okay.
So
and we're keeping Boston Scott on a 1-year contract. This year. And they called Dallas Cowboys about Darius Slay trade. So
they're not gonna trade him to Dallas.
Well, Darius Slade was on Sportsnet, and he said it's just business. He wants to be an Eagle, but it's all about the money. He came out right. He came out and said it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So Miles Sanders, said it was on Twitter and was thanking Philly from the bottom of his heart.
Bye.
Well, okay.
I'm sure that'll make Key happy. Key wasn't a Miles Sanders fan.
Look, I think they might trade for Derrick Henry from Tennessee Titans.
We need a rough, rugged, hard, pounding runner.
I'm telling you,
old
Derrick Henry is the man right there.
back 10 yards
Trade.
to the right. We need somebody that's going.
I don't think the Texans is that crazy, are they?
Who, the Titans?
Oh, the Titans, are they that crazy to check?
Oh yeah, they would do it. They cleaning house over there. They cleaning house.
Yeah.
They cleaning house. They cleaning house. I would love to have them, man. Woo, that'd be a crazy offense right there.
So
Crazy
who's this Henry, the running back?
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, that's the boy that runs people like you said and runs 180 miles an hour and touchdown.
Just runs over them.
That's what I want.
So right now, who's unsigned? CJ Gardner-Johnson, and we talked about Miles Sanders, Fletcher Cox, Samalu, which we had talked about, Minshew, Pascal, Joseph, Nadam Kung Song.
Him.
Well, we lost Edwards already. We lost Marcus Epps.
Oh, yeah, Marcus Epps, we lost him today.
We lost TJ Edwards.
Yep. Javon Hargrove, we said. So it looks like
we got the young boys, the two young boys we got from Georgia.
Right,
they're gonna step it up. Yeah.
So
Kobe Bean and Jordan Brown.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what we're left with. But
Let's see what the general manager do this time.
Yeah, let's see.
Put some stuff out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, so far so good. It looks like they're doing a little shake up and moving and shaking. And
everything is dependent. They gotta pay Jalen, so they gotta figure it out. Because that's the domino there. Everything is based on what's going to be left for everybody else after they figure out a number for Jalen. He's not going to be cheap. He's not going to be cheap.
He earned it.
Is this his year that he goes up, or is it he got one more year?
Well, this is the last year of his contract from his rookie contract.
Yeah, so he got to get paid next year.
They want to wait. I don't think they want to.
Right, I got what you're saying. They want to put the money on the table now.
They want him to be happy.
Right.
That's right.
Season.
That's right.
And that's a beautiful thing. I'm happy for him.
I'm looking forward.
He showed us.
Yeah.
So,
that's
all right. Well, no need in prolonging. We got a lot coming up. We have the NCAA tournament on Thursday. Rooting for the Sixers as we come down to our final games before the playoffs and starting of the Phillies season. So
I think the Union started, didn't they?
Yeah, they are.
They won.
We were 1-1 when I.
Okay. We going to the ship with them too.
But
I don't watch the Union, but
I don't watch them, but I keep
and the Flyers are just the Flyers.
Yeah.
I think that the guy got fired. Their general manager.
Yeah.
Oh, he got fired? Get out. Wow.
Yeah, get out. They
like
get this step in. So
see ya.
There you go.
That can only mean something new's coming.
Look, I don't even know these people or
they're
any
Flyers.
of those players.
That's all you need to know. They're Flyers players.
Fly players, fly.
But so we got the big fight coming up next month.
Yep. So sports season is back. We are back for another season, and we're gonna bring the NBA finals coming back. Look at that. What a way to
next
end
time that's gonna have
the show.
Oh yeah.
Please like and subscribe, leave a comment. I'm excited about what we're gonna do in the next couple of weeks, and we're coming down the stretch with the NBA and starting the Phillies. So I will talk to you guys next week, and let's get to March Madness.
March Madness.
Go Sixers.
Go who?
Go Sixers.
Go Sixers. That's right. Thanks, crew. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Good night, everybody.